Okay. Collectivist societies are far superior and way better than individualistic societies. How would you define individualistic? And anyway, again, I'm going to do another shout out to New Manchester, because I think he did a video on this a while back. Collectivist societies are, and I am a collectivist at heart. I think I've always been. I know I get these labels like introvert and nerd. And, well, when groups of people kind of shut you out and exclude you, yeah, you're going to be introverted. Sorry to say. Collectivist societies are group focused, but they consider things like what is better for the community at large. What is better for X group? Now, we know America is very in-group focused, but it's also very cliquish, and it's just as easy to get kicked out of a group as it is to get into a group. Individualism means you're on your own. It's all that bullshit about pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, and the reason I hate individualism so much is because it only works for maybe a small percent of the population, like 1 or 2, maybe 5% of the population can handle whatever life throws at them without any help. But the rest of us, we're just having to struggle. So, but yes, I don't know if America has always been individualistic. I just don't. It may have always been, but maybe it wasn't as I don't think it was as bad as it is now. I don't think it was as to the level it is now. I would live in a collectivist society that puts the emphasis on family, community, doing what's best for the family, instead of I want this, I get my needs, I. You know, just take that one word. What did they teach us in school? There's no I in team. Well, that's a collectivist mindset. There's no I in team. And I gotta tell you, I don't really care how well you do in life. You cannot put a price on what it's like to live in a culture where you have other people that actually care about you, you know, beyond something other than transactional reasons. I mean, think about how that would feel for a minute if you could live in a culture like that. I mean, I know I would like it. Maybe not everybody does. Individualism is not, to me, it's more than wanting. I think we should learn to do things. I think being self-sufficient is a good thing. I think learning new things and trying to do things on your own is a positive. It's just living in a culture where you kind of really don't have a guardrail, or you don't have anything to you don't have a soft space to fall back on, you know, regarding other people. That's kind of, I don't like that. I don't know how other people feel, but I don't like that. So, hyper-individualism is really one of the biggest downfalls of America, and you can debate me on this. It's, I don't see anything very little beneficial other than maybe the small 5% of the population that maybe it works for. But I don't know how. Maybe other Western countries are this way. I don't know for sure. I have only actually visited 3 other countries in my lifetime, and they were all in Europe. And it was back in the 90s, and I don't really know. I did get the feeling talking to people out in public was more. They don't look at you like you're a freak. I mean, you know, it was easier. I don't know what it's like now, though. It may be nothing like that. I don't know. But, okay. Well, this is just my ramble about collectivism versus individualism. And before I stop this video, I just want to make one thing clear. Just if a person like me saying they want to live in a collectivist culture, that does not mean I want to be a socialist or commie or something like that. That is not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about living in a culture. I mean, you know how the Amish, that would be a great example. The Amish and the Mennonites are good examples of collectivist cultures within America. Of course, mainstream America is hyper-individualistic. They're self-governing. I haven't actually lived in one. I'm just going by what I've heard people say about Amish communities. They focus on the needs of the family and I guess the village or the community, instead of making everything is not about I want, I this, I that, you know. I would enjoy that, and I don't, of course, I've never actually lived in that kind of setup, but I don't know. I like the idea. I love the feeling of what it'd be like to have other people in your corner. Maybe not everybody, but I know I would. But yeah, that's a different thing. That's why I said socialism and communism are more like ideologies than anything else. This whole thing where the government owns everything, and I don't know. I don't want to get into that here, but I just wanted to lay that out there in case anybody got the wrong idea. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I will talk to y'all another day. Bye.